Hello and welcome back to Market TV Show. Today we're going to look at the overall market, small caps, the sectors, the FANG stocks, oil, and the marijuana sector. Interesting developments today. Let's get to it. S&P closing down today at down 0.66%. Looking bearish for the past couple of trading sessions here. Still above the 20, bullish overall, but looking like it's about to turn. And here is as you can see here, a higher, if you look at the RSI, it's higher high here, lower high here, and the opposite in price. So it's a divergence as pointed out before in previous videos. So this could play out to the downside this time around, or it could bounce up and create a bigger divergence for a bigger drop later. But it's looking like it's going to play out sooner rather than later, because if you look at QQQ, Nasdaq, we had a big bounce yesterday above the 20-day, now below it, closing below the low of the day of yesterday, closing below the 20-day. And if we have continuation tomorrow, that would drag the S&P down with it. First level support is right here, 251, and then the big support is 4% away on the orange line. Dow Jones, right at support, right at the 20-day, the green line. We break that, the 200 days right here. We tested it 7 times before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times. And then finally broke through on the 9th time. And we could come back down tomorrow about 0.5% away and then bounce back up. If we don't, then it'll be pretty bearish. But support on the orange line is just right below, right there, about 1% away. We bounced from there once before recently. So looking at IWM, couldn't get any follow through after yesterday's engulfing type of candle. Tried to break upwards intraday, but came back down low today, right at support at 200 day. We break below green line, 1.2% away. When you look at Biotech is looking bearish. 4 trading sessions of sell-off, try to bounce back up, reclaim the green line, and then we have another day of sell-off engulfing the previous day. Look, it's looking lower. First target 2% away on the orange line, 109. Healthcare, not as bearish, but looking bearish, just like Biotech here. Support's far, and that's about 2% away. XLF sideways. Not much we can say about there. We're just right above support. XLK, the biggest sector, technologies, just like QQQ, it's closing beneath yesterday's low, and that's bearish. And keep in mind, we have FANG stocks reporting on Thursday, and government committee is going to grill the FANG companies on censorship issues. So that could cause a potential big drop in the FANG stocks. Let's take a look at the FANGs. Apple closing below the low of the day, bearish below the green line. Same thing with Amazon. First target's far, about 8% away. Or support, well, first support's right here. See how we bounce once, second time. If we break that, that's when we're gonna go after the orange line, about 8% away. Netflix, beneath resistance, the green line, and then just 5% away from the orange line. Support right there, bounce hard, and made a huge run last time when we hit the orange line there. Had another run here. So 1, 2, are we going to get another bounce and start a new run? We'll see when we get there. Facebook, more bearish than the other FANG stocks, is below the orange line, right? It's engulfing the previous day and the low of the day before, but it's still ahead of earnings. Looking lower, if earnings are terrible and we see sell-off, we will not see any support until probably here, the first level, and then the second level, and then the big third level here, and then the fourth level, which is about 11% away on the 200 day. Google, bearish, just slightly on the green, below the green line though, so it can still bounce a stronger one out of the FANGs. Microsoft, just in between, no real idea where it's gonna go. It could just chop sideways until it breaks up or down. Fan favorite, Tesla, above the 20, but it had a rejection candle. You see that? Like rejection wick, I should say. And so if we can close below this tomorrow, we should break this first level of support here, or challenge it here. If I can just, there we go. There's your first level of support. And then if we break that, there's your first, the big support here, and it lines up with this gap here, this gap buy right there at 11.25. Oil's interesting because take a look at the clear divergence here, price making higher highs, right? RSI making lower lows. Actually comes all the way back here, right? Higher highs, lower lows. So if we break to the downside, close below the green line, we're gonna make I'm pretty sure we're gonna challenge the orange line pretty quickly here. Notice we're still below the 200-day resistance. This trend has been going on for almost 3 months now, and it's tapering off. It's not going higher with as much strength as in the beginning. So this looks like it's rolling over. And this meshes right in line with the stock market because they have almost a one-to-one correlation most of the time. Marijuana sector had a big green day today. Look at Cron. Notice all the moving averages were close together now, breaking to the upside. Looks higher, but keep in mind the overall market is bearish right now. If the overall market sells off, I don't see this continuing higher, or it will be difficult. Well, first level to break to confirm that is right here, about $8 for Cron. We start breaking that, we start building support beneath, and we can start a new uptrend. TSLA, you see another big day, but below the resistance line there. CGC, another good one. First level to clear is 22.12, about 22.21. If we can clear that, look at big volumes came into, so if we can have some follow through, we can have a new bull run for the marijuana sector. All right, and that concludes today's video. Hope this helps you when you look at the market and plan ahead. If you found the content informative and helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. All right, have a good one.